Have a carded Linka, a little bit of a warped carding there.
That
Go good with your Street Sharks, though.
it would. Did you see these little PVC Toxic Crusaders?
Oh, yeah, huh?
Little Bonehead, and then what's the snot one's name? Here we are at Shop Curiosity. We're about ready to go in. As we can see, this line looks pretty long. Let's get ready to go. You excited, buddy?
I am excited. It's my first time at this show.
Same here.
I have to work every year, and so this is the first year I'm not working.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple friends that are inside, so we can't wait to see what they have, and we're gonna buy a lot of stuff today. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That Donkey Kong do $20.
20 bucks? It's not bad for the Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's very cool. Can you put it aside for me?
Yeah.
So I can do my first look around? Yeah.
Can you do the same with this?
Put aside?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that's just a cool piece.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks, bud.
We barely got inside the convention and we already started spotting some pretty interesting pieces. And while I don't really think this is a Donkey Kong piece, it's close enough to resemble the 80s DK that it can just be our little secret.
What'd you have on him?
40.
40?
Yeah.
Eyes a little. Would you take 30 for him?
No.
No.
35?
Let me do my loop first, and then I'll come back around.
Y'all, there was no loop. I got 2 tables down and went right back to grab him. I may have paid up a little bit, but it was definitely worth it. If you're not familiar with Mr. Bumpy, he was from a Saturday morning cartoon on ABC called Bump the Night. The show would eventually get canceled after Disney took over the programming block for what would become ABC's One Saturday Morning. While I missed watching Bump of the Night on TV growing up, I would play the shit out of Mr. Bumpy's Cafe Karaoke on VHS from my local library.
It's a perfect place to hear the music play. Karaoke.
Karaoke.
You can sing a song or dance the night away. Karaoke.
Karaoke.
Everything is okie dokie at the Karaoke Cafe.
Here we got Dave with first pickup of the day.
Yeah, it's a little one.
So what'd you get?
I got this little crate creature figure. It looks like he turns on or something. I'll have to pop a battery in there, see what he does. But yeah, it'll go with the ones that I just picked up in Chicago.
David and I are often competing for items while toy hunting. Well, maybe competing is not the right word. We hunt with similar interests. Typically, this is Mad Balls and My Pet Monster. And today, David was a real one. He pointed me in the direction of one of our friends, Killer Carp, who had not one, but 2 bootleg My Pet Monster huggers.
That
Go good with your Street Sharks, though.
it would.
He's bundling together, so if you want to throw anything,
Yeah,
let me know.
might have to. He has this Fubi
You
stuff.
see also like the cards, and he's got the
The
bag
big-
boglins.
I did see that. I want to know what he has on these 2 bootleg Power Rangers. At least the green one.
You see this guy too?
That's pretty cool.
How much is the 2? $5 each. You want them?
Yeah, I'll pick them up. Can I just open it?
Can we put them
Yeah.
with my pile?
Oh yeah. Hold that.
I got it.
You got them? Perfect.
We ended up putting together a little pile and I was able to pick up those 2 bootleg Power Rangers, a green Wacky Ball, and this little purple Crazy Bird that was a Wendy's Happy Meal that I thought would just look fun on the shelf. One of the toy lines I had growing up were Stretch Screamers. These were basically gross out and horror inspired Stretch Armstrongs. I was talking about this with one of the vendors and next thing I know, he's pulling out this Battle Blister mummy.
That, I guess.
Honestly, I didn't know that they made any toys past the original line. So not only did I pick up this Battle Blister mummy, but also one of the oozers with sealed ooze. And y'all, this ooze is so vibrant and green, it looks like it could turn someone into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
They come out at night. They strike without warning.
Oh no!
But now, it's your turn to get even.
Grab his arm! I got mine!
electronic stretch screamers. They scream when you stretch them and come back for more.
We just found this Gargoyles movie VHS sealed. Let's see if we can make a deal.
The vendor ended up not making a deal, but with the tape in such pristine condition, I had to snag it up. I often come across these tapes and they're always destroyed. However, now my Disney Afternoon shelf is, well, outgrowing the shelf. So I'm debating, should I move the Gargoyles or the Mighty Ducks to a new display? Continuing to explore the floor, I think I found one of the coolest booths. And yes, technically while it's two different booths, the way these vendors set up their displays was stunning. It was at this booth that I found probably one of the most interesting finds of the day. Bootleg tiger sharks. I've been getting drawn more and more to bootlegs, and while tiger sharks from LJN are already an incredibly rare line, I feel like these bootlegs might just be a little rarer. It was at this booth that I was able to pick up a personal grail for the Madball collection, a working skullface head popper. This leaves only lock lips to finish the line, so if anybody has a pulse on a working lock lips head popper, help a buddy out.
But did you see these little PVC Toxic Crusaders?
Oh yeah, huh?
Little bonehead, and then what's the snot one's name?
I don't know.
I just call him
Guess
Snot,
it's as good as not.
Snotulus. Wonder what she's asking for on these. Honestly, I'm gonna put together a little pile.
And then there's also the, oh, look at these ones.
Oh, they're little tiny
Like
ones.
little muscle men ones.
Yeah.
Is that an army ant? That's an army
It's a
ant.
European army ant, actually. There's a couple of them.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3. Those are cool. Do they have them?
There's a whole, look,
Oh, little mini Boglins, $4 each.
I might want to get a couple of those.
There's also little Kellogg's Boglins over there too. So he said 50 each on each of the Toxic Crusaders, but we're gonna see what he's gonna do with the bundle. We also have a little pile of army ants. So let's see what our deal comes out to.
So this is Crank Toy's booth and he definitely hooked it up. We landed right around $115 for the lot. I'm excited to add these UK exclusive army ants to the shelf. There's something about their colors that just speak to me. And quite honestly, they look a lot better than the American releases.
So we just found a little bootleg Pokemon on card here. Just look how derpy that Pikachu is. I mean, this thing is absolutely crazy. What gives away is the boot though. Look at the imaging on the back. All this does is looks like a blown up image of the regular card. But I think the funniest part is it advertises the Pokeball Blaster with battle discs. And there's not even a battle disc in there. There's no Pokeball Blaster either, which it advertises there on the back.
I was hemming and hawing on this Pokemon item for a while. I mean, I stood there for a good minute contemplating the purchase, my existence, Pikachu's existence. I mean, it's Pokemon, it's bootleg, it's checking all the boxes, but something else caught my eye. Okay, y'all, so it is a little after 1 o'clock, and I am making my second trip out to the truck to drop off what I bought. My buddy Rob, Type Zero Toys, go check him out, just hooked me up with this really cool Creepy People set. This is the precursor to the Thing Maker for creepy crawlers. So to have like basically the OG creepy crawlers this is awesome, but you'll definitely be seeing some B-roll of this stuff in the video. As a child of the gross out era, creepy crawlers was a pillar of my childhood. So I'd love to take this Creeple People set out and see if it still works. But I also like not burning my house down with 1960s electronics. So for right now, it'll just be a really nice display. One of my favorite aspects about toy hunting with friends is seeing them get excited when they pick up new items to add to their collections. What'd you just get?
I got some crash dummies for the collection. You got 2 of the bad guys and the backhoe.
That.
Complete. Really good shape. Can't go wrong.
Nice job, boy.
Thank you.
So I found it was a little cigar box just filled with muscle men. And as soon as I looked in that box, I knew what I saw. Weird balls.
What?
It's a little weird ball muscle man.
That's pretty cool, dude.
I have a bunch from my childhood. I was like, he wanted, I think it was like 4 for 10. So I got, I think, 10 of them for 20, so $2 each.
Not a bad price.
But yeah, those are sweet. We were looking for weird ball stuff.
Exactly. Now we found them.
Found some weird ball stuff.
So, have a carded Linka, a little bit of a warped carding there. There is Commander Clash here in the back.
I say that too.
75 on Commander Clash, 155 on Linka. A little more than I'm looking to spend on them today. But we have Hoggish Greedley. We already have him in the collection. And then we just have a gorgeous Firestorm Captain Planet. But 250 is a little more than I want to put on one of those right now.
While these Captain Planet figures were a bit overpriced, I did find something Captain Planet related, which I'll find a fun spot for in the Nostalgia Cave. Shop the Curiosity was packed full of killer collectibles and amazing deals. I found myself doing lap after lap, and each time I found something new. On one pass through, I ended up finding these Italian Savage Mondo Blitzers. I've loved the crazy and outrageous design of this 90s Kenner toy line, and with this being a blind bag, the only reasonable thing to do is open it up. One of the pickups we missed on camera was from my buddy Mike. He knows I'm a huge fan of Street Fighter G.I. Joes, and he set aside a Chun-Li and an E-Honda with his Mawashi. Mike also knows I love various Mighty Max sets and broke out a complete Doom Zone hand. This was the piece I've been looking for a while, so Mike, thanks for looking out. As I said earlier, Shop the Curiosity is packed full of amazing items. Nicole truthfully puts on an incredible show, and after missing it for several years, it'll be a show I now attend every single year. If you made it this far in the video, drop a like, comment your favorite pickup, hit that subscribe button, and until the next hunt, peace.